Yo, what is up, family? Billy back with another Chicago Sports Paradise video, and in this video, we're gonna do a little more talking about the Bulls. So the Bulls ran in to 2022 first in the East, right? Number one, and I think it was kind of like you're either first or you're not, but I don't think it was in wins and losses. I think what I heard was the Bulls and the Nets. Comment and let me know if I'm wrong. But the Bulls and the Nets were tied as far as record before this Wizards game, and we just had a better win percentage or something like that. We also had the tiebreaker, so we were in first, but I don't think it was due to like record. Now with this win, with this Wizards win, we're in first, up by a game. So we're definitely in first. Now I didn't check the Western Conference standings to see, because I know the Warriors have a better record, but usually there's a couple Western Conference teams that are better than the best Eastern Conference teams. So I have to look at those standings and get back to y'all on that. But we're the best team in the East, boy. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters. I love to hear that. I love to hear it. So let's talk about this Bulls Wizards game. First, all right. Well, first we're going to talk about Demar Derozan a little bit, right? So Demar Derozan has 28 points again, right? He had 28 points the last game, which is wild. 28 points and another game winner. Man, DeRozan's doing it. DeMar delivers. Has 28 points, comes out with 9 huge rebounds. Is that, like I always say, a rebound can be turned into a point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points. A rebound can mean a lot. A rebound can mean a whole hell of a lot. And comes out with 5 assists. Anywhere above 4 assists is decent for me, especially if you're not playing a point. You know, you can get 5 assists from a different position, from the 2. Hey, all the power to you, man. DeMar DeRozan, I believe he's averaging 28.6, or maybe it's 26.8, but he comes out with 28 points. When I first seen that he had 28 points in this game, I'm like, oh, he had a down game? Because he's had plenty of big games this year. Well, he'll come down with 32, or he'll come down with 38, you know? So when I seen 28, I was like, he must have, because I think the last game he had 28 points, but I think 11 of those points came from free throws. So it wasn't as good of a game as far as like scoring from the mid range or whatnot, but he still found a way to get his points. And here, not only does he have 28 points, notches 9 big rebounds and 5 huge assists. What a game! Derek Jones Jr. starts, and that's my favorite addition to the Bulls, bar none. I mean, you can say DeMar DeRozan, obviously he's an all-star. He's a starter. You got DeMar DeRozan. You're going to have him opposite Zach Levine all year. They're both going to be 28 to 38 per game scorers. But I don't know. Ever since Derek Jones, I think it was I just like dunkers, man. You know, I really like the fact that we got Zach Levine and Derek Jones Jr. on the same team. I really like that. And early on, DeMar was known as a dunker, so he could throw it down. So we got some firepower for dunking. And you got Vooch coming in with 22 points, 12 rebounds, and notching in 1 big assist. For a 5, a 4, whatever, any assist is nice. So for him to come in with a double and an assist, that's good. That's good. Kobe White. Let's talk about Kobe White because he came in last game against the Pacers, and you hear in the post game conference, you hear Demar Derozan talk like, if Kobe's not playing, they don't win that game. Kobe doesn't give 24 points, they don't win that game at all. In this game, he comes in with another 20-point game. In Lonzo's absence, he notches in another 20-point game with 2 rebounds and 5 huge assists. Now that's what I'm talking about from my point guard. There you go. Zach Levine with a monster game comes in with 35 points. Not only 35 points, but 5 big rebounds and 2 assists. Like I said, I don't like to go lower than 5 unless it's a big, but you know, notched in 35 points. I got nothing to say. Excuse me. Troy Brown Jr. comes off the bench with 6 rebounds. Ayo Asunu knocks in another 5 rebounds. Man, we got nowhere to go but up. Everybody just had COVID, so we should be straight for a while. Man. Let's go to the Wizards real quick. I'm not going to spend too much time on them. But you had Kyle Kuzma, 29 points, and he had what was about to be the dagger. That was a dagger. I came out the sauna, listened to the game. It was like a minute left. I was like, oh, man. Kyle Kuzma hits it. Oh. And then as a Chicago sports fan, I'm just devastated. Oh, we lost another one, dude. And then Demar comes back, plays some hero ball, and snatches that win back. Man. Bradley Beal puts in his 24. And then Daniel Gafford. Man, another Bulls loss, dude. He knocks in 19 points. But excuse me, we came out with W. However you want to do it. I like that way. We come out with the W. That's all that counts. You know? Yeah. Bulls are number 1 in the East for sure now. Alright, man. Anybody want to say anything, mention anything in the comments? Like, subscribe, share it with all your friends, turn on your notifications. We have a nice little community going. Like I said, in the beginning of 2022, I want to bring some consistency here. So y'all reach out. Excuse me, y'all reach out. We'll just keep it going this year. Talking Bulls and Bears. We'll get some Cubs and White Sox later on. And yeah, go Chicago. Go Bulls.